morning, friends. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're going to get right into your contingency packet. Today is day 27, I believe, with your work, and we're going to start with social studies. Today, you're going to begin a project. You're going to follow the lead of Tina, the tour leader, and she is going to be making a tour guide of our state, New Jersey. So she says, I need to make a tour guide and a map that I can hand out to my tour groups. Then they can find fun and exciting places to visit. So you're going to ask your parents for help with this. It says, think about what your state is like. What is the weather like? And that's something you could think about on your own. What is the weather like in our state? Okay, and it's our weather in the state of New Jersey is interesting because it changes. What are fun activities you can do on land and in the water? So think of some fun places that you can go in New Jersey. You can have your parents help you with this. Try to think of your favorite places to go. Ask your parents, is that in New Jersey? You will be surprised it might be in New Jersey. And what are some interesting places that you can visit in New Jersey? Write down your ideas about what the state is like. My favorite place to go in New Jersey is the beach. New Jersey has awesome beaches. They have boardwalks. I love to go to the boardwalk in the summertime. I hope it's open soon. If not this year, maybe next year. Other fun places to go in New Jersey that I have visited before are theme parks like Dorney Park or Clementon Park, places like that. Maybe you've been to places like that and you like to go there too. Try to think of some fun places to go. For your writing prompts, make sure that you're writing for at least 10 or 15 minutes each day. You need to pick 10 of these with 5 sentences each. If you would like to share your writing with me that you've been working on so far, I would love that. Feel free to message me any of your writing that you've been working on. For foundations today, you're going to do some more practice with the suffix. And tomorrow, on Thursday, we're going to have a Zoom meeting, and we're going to focus on these 3 suffixes that you guys have been learning about. So remember, suffix S, suffix ED, and suffix ING all come on the end of a base word. So all of these words, you need to just tap the base word, do not tap the suffix, and then put the suffix on the end. So for example, this first word here would be ant, plant, and then I would say plants and put it on the end of the base word. Okay, and you're going to put that in this column here. When you're finished with that, your trick word for today is hour, and this is a sight word that we've already learned. We learned it in Journeys, so you should already have a pretty good grasp on this sight word. This is the word our, like our classroom, or this is our house, or this is our gym. Okay, it means that you own something. So you're going to do some work with that. And for math today, you're going to continue to work on your clocks. Now today, it's going to just change just a little bit. And I know some of you were struggling a little bit with the minute hand. The minute hand is that long hand that points to the 12 for o'clock. Today, our minute hand is going to change. So today, we're going to learn about a half hour. Okay, so this is something that we really focus on a lot in the classroom, and it's you're going to have to work on it at home. But when the minute hand is on 6, we can say 30 or half past the hour, because a full hour is 60 minutes long and a half hour is 30 minutes. It's kind of like when you think about your doubles facts. 3 plus 3 equals 6. So half of 6 would be 3. Same thing here when you add the 0 on the end. 30 plus 30 equals 60. So half of 60 would be 30. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. You can try to work it out at home. Just really try to continue to practice with this. The more practice you get, the better. But anyways, when we have a half hour, instead of pointing to the 12 like we normally do, for the half hour, we're going to point the opposite direction down to the 6. And that means 30. Okay, the hour hand is halfway between 2 and 3, and that's because instead of it just pointing directly at the 2, it's going to point in between the 2 and 3, because it's not exactly 2, it's not exactly 3, it's half past. All right, it's half past 2 and 3. So it's half past would be 2:30. And we'll probably have another Zoom. So I think we're going to have a Zoom tomorrow on Thursday with our foundations. On Friday, let's shoot to have a Zoom as well for our math, because this math is challenging and I definitely want to be there to help you guys. All right, and this is just something, parents, if you're listening, this is just something that's going to have to take some practice. Try to help your student not get frustrated. Tell them it's okay. This is new. This is brand new, and it's okay to be a little confused at first. All right, so down here when you do your guided practice, it's going to take you through it really simply, step by step. The hour hand is between 7 and 8 because it's no longer 7 o'clock. If it was 7 o'clock, we would have that little hour hand right on the 7, but it's half past. So now that it's on the 6, we're going to have it a little bit between 7 and 8. It's not going to be right on 7. It's not going to be right on 8. It's going to be right in between those two. Sorry about that. And like I said, this is just something that you're really going to have to practice at. Practice is going to make perfect. All right, so you're going to write the time here shown on each clock. So again, like Miss Hodges said, whenever you see that your minute hand is pointing at the 6, just like whenever it's pointing at 12, we know that's o'clock. Whenever it's pointing at 6, we know that means it's half past, which is 30. So you can go ahead and write 30. I'm going to do that for you just so you could say 30 right in here, okay? And sorry, it's a little bit big. It's hard to write with that. So we know that whenever it's on 6, that's going to be represent 30. Now, see, this is between 8 and 9. So that might confuse you. Oh, sorry, there goes Sal. Sorry about that. So since it's between 8 and 9, it's not 8 o'clock, it's not 9 o'clock, but it's 8:30, okay? It's half past 8, like I said, right? You're going to do the same thing here. So see, it's right in between 5 and 6. So it's going to be half past 5. So 5, and it's on 6. That tells me 5:30. All right, so this is just something, again, like I said, parents and students, this is going to just something that's going to take practice. If anyone would like some supplemental worksheets, please let me know. I'll also include a little ABC Yeah link that has some fun stuff with time on there. Once we start getting into this in the classroom, the students usually get it, but it takes a few days. It takes practice. So please don't be discouraged. All right, today for language arts, you're going to continue to work on the story, Where Does Food Come From? And remember, we're focusing on the author's purpose. Why did the author write this story? We know that it's nonfiction, which means that we read it to learn something. What does the author want us to learn about in this story? Okay, when you're finished reading, you're going to work on contractions ul and d. So this is something that we haven't done in the classroom. Your parents can talk to you about this, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to match each set of the word with a contraction. So in the English language, we have things called contractions to make words shorter, and you often say them in your own talking. You probably just don't realize it. So this first one, you would. Instead of saying you would go to the store, you could say you'd go to the store, and you're going to match it with that. Okay, same thing with I will. So when you hear these words, try to think about how you would use them in a sentence. That'll help you find the contraction. So I will walk to the store. Instead of saying I will walk to the store, you could say I'll walk to the store. Okay, he would go to my house. He'd go to my house. Okay, and so on with these three. All right, so if you have any questions with that, just let me know. And then finally, you have words to know here, food, underground, these, right, and sometimes. You're going to use each word in a sentence. All right, guys, so I'll see you tomorrow for our Zoom. I hope you have a great day. As always, if you have any questions, please just let me know.